before the game, we asked Nick about potentially resting some of the vets, and he said to a man, the guys who are available to play all wanted to play. Why is it important to you to play in these games that are maybe not as meaningful with your seed almost clinched?
Every game we go out and play, they're meaningful. Whether it's going on our record or not, it's preparing, yourself mentally and, going through moves, emotions of what you're going to need in a week or two, the next week. So really just coming out, trying to stay assertive, keep a rhythm, going into the little break before playoffs.
I was going to ask about that break. Is it just too long to also sit out the 3 or 4 days heading into it, and all of a sudden you've been off? If you had sat, all of a sudden you've been off for 10 or 11 days before game one.
Yeah, you could say that, but all them days is really just gonna be work, preparation, getting ready. So that's all. Same thing it is now, same thing it'll be next week.
Are those things that you can't really recreate in practice that being out there in games helps?
Yeah, for sure, but obviously you can look at, some scenarios. If you watch film, you could see, okay, well, maybe this situation I could have did this different, or maybe I should have done this move. So, as you watch the film and you pick and choose and nitpick on what you did right and wrong, you go from there.
Gary, you obviously will have, your list of go-to moves when you get the ball. Is there a difference in crunch time? Do you try to simplify it in terms of what you want to go to in terms of your spots?
Really just whatever, the defense gives me. Whenever I see opportunity, take it, be assertive, be confident and play a game. That's really it.
What's that arena feel like when you've got the ball in your hands and the crowd's on their feet in the last few seconds of the game?
For sure, it's everything you dream of, it's everything you work for. It's great to, hear Scotia rocking, how it's rocking, and I can't wait to see what it's talking about next week.
There's value to playing in close games. Obviously, you always want to win the game, just the first thing. But
sure.
You get into late game situations where maybe you'd like to be up 20, but it's a closer game, and what's the value in that moving forward?
Yeah, this whole time is teaching moments. Even coming out as flat as we did, we can't do that next week. We know that. So, go back to the drawing board, make sure we're ready, make sure we're on our P's and Q's, and come out strong, going forward from here.
Gary, Scotty obviously started off really strong, and then since the All-Star break, he's taken it to another level. What's it say about him? Because there's rookies that start off strong and then sort of tail off. What's it say about him that he's been able to take it to another level since?
For sure, no, it just shows, he's the real deal. Everything he's shown, everything he, it's just a different talent, a different player, Not a lot of rookies really like him, what he can do, how he impacts the game offensively, defensively, being able to create space, has amazing touch, already as a rookie. So keep working, sky's the limit for him. He can be as great as he want to be.
Gary, you had 19 points in the second half there. Did you make any conscious adjustments at the break, or did you just keep trying to do what you're doing?
No, the same shots I was shooting in the first half, same as I shot in the second half. First half just wasn't going in, so that's how it goes, how the game go. Keep playing. Don't really worry about that.